What if success wasn't about following the rules, but about rewriting them? Timothy Dexter, an uneducated tanner from Massachusetts, became a millionaire by embracing the unconventional, the audacious, and the downright bizarre. His story isn't just about lucky investments. It's a portrait of a man whose eccentric personality shaped his view of the world, his approach to business, and ultimately, his legacy. Timothy Dexter, the Eccentric Millionaire, a portrait of audacity. Chapter 1. The Audacity of the Bed Warmers. Dexter's journey began with a stroke of seemingly illogical brilliance. He shipped bed warmers designed for cold climates to the tropical Caribbean. It seemed absurd, yet Dexter's unconventional thinking saw an opportunity where others saw only folly. The Caribbean, a hub for sugar production, needed tools to handle molasses. Dexter's bed warmers, with their long handles, proved surprisingly perfect. This wasn't just luck. It was the audacity to see a different purpose for an everyday object.
I hit upon the head. It was the best thing that ever was, and I made a fortune by it.
Dexter's ability to repurpose ordinary items was a hallmark of his unconventional thinking. It wasn't just about luck. It was about seeing the world through a different lens.
Chapter 2. Coal to Newcastle, defying logic. Next, Dexter shipped coal to Newcastle, England, a region renowned for its own coal mines. It seemed like madness, but Dexter's timing, whether by design or sheer chance, proved impeccable. A miners' strike created a sudden shortage, and Dexter's coal was in high demand. He had a knack for defying logic, for trusting his own instincts even when they flew in the face of conventional wisdom.
I know what to do. I am the man that knows.
Dexter's success in Newcastle wasn't just luck. It demonstrates a willingness to take risks that others wouldn't, a key trait of his personality and his business strategy.
Chapter 3. Cats, Mittens, and the Art of the Absurd. Perhaps Dexter's most bizarre venture involved shipping cats to the Caribbean, along with mittens for their paws. While the mittens were impractical, the cats addressed a rat infestation, turning yet another eccentric idea into profit. This wasn't just business, it was performance art, a demonstration of Dexter's willingness to embrace the absurd.
Dexter's cat shipment, complete with mittens, highlights his theatrical approach to life. He wasn't just selling cats. He was creating a spectacle captivating the public imagination.
Dexter's flair for the dramatic wasn't confined to business. It spilled into every aspect of his life, turning even his private affairs into grand performances. Chapter 4. The Theater of Life. Dexter's Private World. Dexter's eccentric personality wasn't just a side note. It was central to who he was. He treated his life as a stage, where he was both the director and the star. One of Dexter's most infamous stunts was faking his own funeral. Curious to see how people would react to his death, he staged an elaborate event complete with mourners, a eulogy, and even a coffin. The funeral drew a large crowd, and Dexter reportedly watched from a hidden vantage point, delighted by the turnout. But the stunt didn't end there. When he revealed he was still alive, he scolded his wife for not grieving convincingly enough.
It is all a pickle, some good, some bad.
The fake funeral reveals Dexter's need for attention and validation. He wanted to control how he was perceived, both in life and in death.
Dexter's book, A Pickle for the Knowing Ones, is a reflection of his chaotic mind. Lacking punctuation and filled with rambling thoughts, it's a literary curiosity, a testament to his disregard for convention.
I have wrote a book, and there is no stopping me.
The book is a key to understanding Dexter. It's a deliberate rejection of structure and order, reflecting his unconventional worldview.
At his mansion, Dexter surrounded himself with statues, including one of himself, proclaiming him the greatest philosopher in the Western world. He even declared himself Lord of Chesterfield and printed his own currency. This wasn't just eccentricity, it was the creation of his own mythology, a world where he was the central figure.
I am as great as anybody.
The statues and the self-proclaimed title reveal Dexter's grandiose vision of himself. He wasn't just successful, he was exceptional, a figure worthy of admiration and remembrance.
Chapter 5. The Dexter Enigma. Was Timothy Dexter a shrewd genius or a lucky fool? Perhaps he was a bit of both. His eccentric personality, his willingness to defy convention, and his audacious vision of the world allowed him to achieve what others couldn't.
I am the first in America, and I will be the last.
Dexter's life challenges us to rethink what it means to be successful. Was he a madman? Or was he a visionary who saw opportunities where others saw only obstacles? Conclusion: The Legacy of Audacity. Timothy Dexter's life is a testament to the power of unconventional thinking. He showed the world that sometimes the greatest successes come from embracing the absurd, from rewriting the rules, and from daring to be different.
I have made a fortune, and I don't care what the world says.
His legacy isn't just about wealth. It's about the audacity to live life on one's own terms. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this exploration of Timothy Dexter's life, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And remember, sometimes the most extraordinary stories come from the most unexpected places.